called, Glenn, was what you guys were talking about with the last guest you had. I believe the real reason they want Donald Trump out of there is because I think he is trying to get us back to the gold standard.
Yes.
I've kind of believed this over the last few years, but I do believe that is the main reason they need him out of office.
Yeah, I agree. Do you mean the actual gold standard?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe, because it seems like some of the moves he's making at the Fed or trying to make, these are real money people, and I think that's why he's having so many issues.
Yeah, could be. I know the last person he tried to appoint was a gold person. The last person he tried to appoint to the Fed is a Fed chair, and that mysteriously kind of went away and not coming back. I think that might be part of it. I'm not sure. I don't know his gold policies, but I will tell you this. He stands in the way of everything the New World Order means. He's not a guy that buys into the New World Order unless America would be running it. And quite honestly, even that, I think, would really bother him. He doesn't want to run the world. He wants us to do our thing, let everybody else do their thing, and we'll just do what we do best. He is standing in the way of all of these things, and that is why you have people from all over the world that are, doing whatever they can to get him out of office. I mean, we showed you when we were covering the impeachment, we have the British and the Italian governments working together to discredit Donald Trump and get the FISA court to allow them to spy on Donald Trump. They were working hand in hand. It's an amazing setup, and it's all on record. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's all on record. The theory is that they are trying to stop him not just because they hate him, but because he was going to turn back the hands. If he had another 4 years, he'd turn back the hands of a lot of this stuff that they have done. 4 years is not enough to undo everything that has been done by the progressives in 100 years. It's just not enough time. I joked a minute ago and I said, if they've got dictionary.com, what chance do we stand? And it was a joke, but it's also kind of real. They control everything now. They are in control of almost everything. We'll show you next hour that they've changed Wikipedia, and they're just going in, and it's the founders that are cool with it. They're changing things on Wikipedia to make people sound better than they are, and take away any of the distractions, as they would call it, because they need them in power. When you can change the meaning of words overnight, and the old authorities will stand by and say, no, that's the definition. And you stand there going, wait, when did that change? When did that change? And they just move forward as if there has been no change. It's made to make you feel alone. And I have to tell you, I think COVID has been used to make you feel very alone as well. It's being used to destroy businesses, destroy morale, destroy education. I think destroy our children. I don't know if your kids are suffering from COVID, but mine are. And they've had COVID itself. It was not a problem. The restrictions, the things that are going on right now, you lose meaning. You lose your way. You begin to feel very, very alone and defeated. And they want you to feel that way. If you were really, they treat us like we're children. We're not children. But it's an insult to parents to say they treat us like children. because that puts them in the parental role, and they're the worst parents ever. They're abusive parents. Can you imagine living in a household where one of the siblings, and I know we all thought this was true until we got older and we became parents ourselves, but imagine it was really, really, truly true, where your parents saw no flaw, and that other child, they never broke a rule. Even though they broke all of the rules, the parent would say, no, they didn't break that rule. In fact, you're breaking a rule by bringing it up now. You just hate your sister, and no matter what happened, that parent was always squashing you. When any objective person could stand on the outside that wasn't involved and go, what is happening here? See, the problem is it's happening around the whole world, and so nobody really can stand there objectively, except for those who have planted their feet firmly into principles we know we were raised on. In principles we know I don't know anymore. I don't know why I just paused when I